8:24. Welcome back to BT on the BT Couch with Stacey McLaughlin, editor from Western Living Condo magazine. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Welcome back to BT.
Thank you for having me.
And good timing for you to come back because as it's a new year, new energies getting organized in a lot of small spaces here on the West Coast. Creative solutions for storing all of that stuff. And let's start here, the idea of built-in storage within the places.
Yeah, it's so important to create spaces for your stuff. If you look in any of our magazines, you'll notice that there's built-in cupboards everywhere, and people don't have their stuff all over the tables and things. And it's not because they don't have the same things that we have, our favorite magazines or remote controls and kids' toys. Is they have somewhere to put it. So it's just so important to plan ahead and create beautiful built-in storage that you can shove things away in a moment's notice, and it'll look sort of magazine perfect.
All about this. Just didn't move, and I love this tip. So if you got some photos for us of, and take us through some ideas at home.
So this is just a wall of cupboards. You can't go wrong with that. And you'll notice this is a Battersby Howitt design space, and they've used a beautiful cherry wood millwork. And this is obviously a space where there's a family, there's kids, they have the toys, and they have somewhere to put them. So it is a bit of an investment, but you can also use credenzas, cabinets, anything that's closed face storage. In this example here, by Shift Interiors, there's a built-in buffet behind the couch. So take advantage of those spaces that aren't normally available every day for your long-term storage. So your Christmas stuff, the plate Aunt Millie gave you that you only bring out when she's in town. So that's a perfect thing to store a little out of the way, but make the most of those nooks and crannies when you can.
And when we look at spaces is one thing, but if we look at the furniture, you're saying go for the double duty furniture. Yeah,
that's right. So it doesn't make sense in a small space like a condo to have an ottoman that's just an ottoman. You may as well get one that's storage too. So that's sort of my #1 tip if you're going to invest in a piece for your condo is a storage ottoman. So we've got an example I think that we're going to show. This one is a storage bed, which is great because we all shove stuff under the bed anyways. But if you get a piece of furniture that has drawers underneath, or this piece is from EQ3, it's got little shelves underneath, it just makes things look neater. They're easily accessible that way. So that's one piece of double duty furniture. And this one here is the example. Obviously not a condo, but the same principles apply to small spaces. That cowhide ottoman in this space designed by Robert Bailey is it works as a place to put the cheese platter, place to put your feet up when you're watching TV, but it's also somewhere to stow the remote controls, clean up quickly when guests come over. So an essential piece. So
storage great in these rooms. A kitchen storage, always a precious commodity. How do we fit everything in the kitchen?
It's about making the most of what you have. So in condos, a lot of times it is sort of a cozy space, but by opening up those drawers and installing systems that can help you organize things the way you actually use them, that's key. So we've got, in one of our examples here, oh, sorry, this one is, pardon me. In the background, there is a little bench seating, but they've also used it as a shelving unit beneath. So again, that's sort of double duty, but also making the most of the kitchen space that you have. It's also a good idea to open up those drawers and fit them out for what you actually use them for. So this one here, it's accessing pots and pans vertically, which is something a lot of people don't think about. But by inserting sort of vertical shelving there, that opens up a lot of space. You're not digging around in the back of the cupboard to grab things. It's an easy thing you can do to what you already have that makes it that much more usable.
Any final tips for us as we wrap up?
We've got bins. Bins are what you need. So that's a great way to corral things. Beautiful bins, baskets, bags. Just have them sort of placed around your home, and that way you can toss things in them and corral things up, use them as a catch-all, and that's going to make your space look instantly much more neat and tidy. Like this space by Gail Guevara here. They've got a beautiful Vancouver bag from Old Faithful that works as a place to toss all your bits and bobs.
Help find a place for everything in your small space. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, Western Living Condo magazine, all kinds of great ideas for you.